Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and this is the third time starting this thing in the past 4 minutes. I keep having technical issues. Well, the first time it was a technical issue. Got 4 minutes into it and then had to stop, and that was great. So I started again, and so of course 30 seconds into it, a big blob of dental adhesive works its way loose. Thumbs up for that. Oh man, huge like spikes. So this is my third time starting. It is 7:13 a.m. It is Sunday, the 7th of January, or Januar, for all of our Deutschlander viewers. All one or two of you? Hopefully. I don't know. I don't check the analytics, so I know people watch from everywhere, so if you're watching from Germany, thank you. In fact, thank you everybody who watch. In fact, thank everybody. In fact, let's just make this all-inclusive. Thank you all so very much for watching, as I do like my morning vlog to process so that I don't just become insensate throughout the entire day as I used to. So thank you so very, very much for watching this. Thank you for watching my vlogs. I already talked about that part. I meant to say reactions. Thank you so much for watching that. And again, thank you so much for watching when I play my games on this and on my game channel. Thank you very much. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. Can't remember where I started off with all that, but thank you again. It is greatly appreciated. Anyway, though, yes, it is now 7:15, so I am going to be very late. Hopefully, I'll be able to get this up and ready before 9 o'clock. That would be a good thing. I have in a cage next to me one of my few remaining hammies because they keep getting older or sick and passing on. So here again is Mama Squeak, who outlived her child, Little Squeak Jr. You know, that was her baby, and now, well, Mama Squeak's still with us. Oh, yes, and my whiteboard with the whiteboard statement next to it, it's a little hard to see because, as I found out, the whiteboard reflects my monitor. So it's at an odd angle because the reflection off the monitors. I didn't think that would be an issue, and yet it is. But here's Mama Squeak. I had her up in the previous vlog, all like 2 minutes of it, and she was wandering around, but she was up in her cage before and just watching the world go by. And then I picked her up and woke her up, and now I picked her up and woke her up again. And she just wants to walk on the back of my hand. I don't know why. My hamsters seem to like doing that now. Anyway, though, it's Mama Squeak of my few remaining Hamatrons. I've got to see about picking up some more when I lose a few more, so we'll see how that works out. Oh, poor little ones. I love hamsters so much. Mama Squeak. She's a silly goose. Into the cage. I try to make sure to always have their feet touching something when I'm holding them because they're basically blind. They can see light and shadow, you know, light and dark, shadows, shapes, but they can't really see any details or colors. It's just light and shadow. So when they can't feel the ground underneath their feet, it's very scary for them because they don't know where the ground is. So it's always a good idea to, if you're going to pick up your hamster, don't just pick up around with one hand with feet dangling, because that's very scary. Put the hamster on your hand so that it's resting and it knows where the ground is, so it's not so scary. That's why if I'm moving my hand around or moving the hamster around on my body, I try to make sure that its feet are touching my body in some way as I move it around. That way it knows where the ground is, so it's not as scary. Because it's scary to be moved around outside of your own control. All of a sudden you're being whipped all over the place. You don't know what's happening. You don't have the brain power to be able to understand it. Your genetic programming says you've been captured, you're going to be killed and eaten. So it's scary. I've got lag spike galore. Oh, this is just awful. I sure hope at least it's semi-watchable on your side. It has just been terrible watching it on the software here. Thumbs up for that. Oh, I had noticed that. I need to move that. That's the bulb that I took out of the ceiling fixture so that you could be able to read what's on the board here. Because with both bulbs in, it is so glaringly bright in here that you can't even tell that there's a whiteboard against the wall. It's just... So that's the bulb. I need to do something good with that instead of just leaving it up there for everyone to stare at while I talk. My apologies on that. It really seems super dark in here to me now. I mean, the corners over there in this room, they're just dark gray to me. Even the corners up here, the whole room just seems very dim, very dismal. Part of that, of course, is the fact that my eyes are so bad. I really shouldn't be driving without glasses. Legally, I can, because I managed to fool after 35 years of driving, going in and getting my driver's license. I've never been able to pass the vision part of it because I've always needed glasses. I've always worn glasses all my life. You know, from like age 16 onward, I've worn glasses. It's only been from like 2004, 2003, 2004 when my glasses broke and we couldn't afford to replace them. And so I've been without glasses since then. But I've needed glasses to see my entire life, and I've always failed the vision thing at the Department of Motor Vehicles for getting my driver's license. Except this last time that I went in, I managed to guess when looking through this eye, because I can't see a damn thing out of this eye at a distance. You've got to be close up for me to see, and right here to read. Not any closer, not any further away, right there to be able to read. And I can't see anything up close with this eye. But here I am staring at just a wall of fuzz, and I just guessed and passed. So now I can drive without corrective lenses needed. Oh, and oh, it's scary. Thumbs up. It's actually not that bad. This eye is my distance vision eye, and just looking through this eye, I can read signs, I can read the road signs, I can read all the signs. You know, it's not like I'm looking in a world that's all completely furry and blurry. I can read signs. I got enough vision out of this eye at a distance. It's just anything close up I can't see out of this eye. And anything from this eye past the tips of my fingers is everything's fuzzy. So one day I'm going to get glasses again. One day. It'd be nice to be able to see. On the other hand, I have noticed that in the world of social anxieties, having blurry vision like this makes the world a much more softer, much more friendly place, because I can't really see the people around me all that well. That makes it a little easier. When I'm walking outdoors during the daytime hours and going down to the post office, when I'm down there or going on the way, I occasionally have to stop and step behind trees and such like that. Oh, I'm sorry for hissing. My upper plate is really, really loose. I've got to call my denturist on Monday. Because, yeah, I wear dentures. My teeth are terrible. I've vlogged about that. But I have to step underneath trees and just stare at the ground. Most of the time when I'm walking, if I don't have my action cam, and I rarely take that out during daylight hours anyway. I vlogged walking on Christmas time. But I'm always looking downwards so that I'm not having to look at all the people that are around. I recognize at least that it's not healthy for social isolation. So that's one of the reasons that I actually like walking everywhere. It forces me to get out into the world of people. It's just that if I'm out walking, I go from being myself to the closer I get to around people, I'm shutting down until I'm just sort of staring at the ground in front of me and quickly walking and not paying attention to anybody that's around. On the other hand, if you ever see me out walking, please come up and say hi. Just because I have social anxiety, just because I may be staring at the ground because I'm stressed, doesn't mean I don't want to be around people. That's why I'm out. That's why I'm doing the defensive measures, so I can be out among people. So if you ever see me, say hi. It's been about a year if not more, since anyone has ever said hi, and I'm rather amazed that anybody did, because it was in the state capital, Washington state capital of Olympia. Amazingly, that somebody came up and said, I know this may be a weird question, but are you a nearly senior citizen? And I was like, yes, I am. Thank you so very, very much. And that was very, very awesome. Since then, nothing, but that's okay. I mean, it is. So, but if you do see me, thumbs up on that. I've thought about all sorts of things I wanted to talk about while taking a shower this morning. Mostly I thought about how cold I was, because it is freezing in that bathroom. And I don't have a heater, space heater or anything like that to take down there. Because we tried it with a space heater before. And the circuits in that bathroom, it pops. So you can't take a space heater in there. So it's just freezing. But while I was taking a shower, I was thinking of stuff. And then when I was sitting in here for about an hour trying to wake up, I had all sorts of things that I wanted to talk about. And then, of course, I turned on the webcam and it's all gone. My sincere apologies. But still, even though I've got nothing to say and nothing to talk about, my sincere apologies. Thank you so much for letting me process. It is a processing. As I mentioned, I have to process. I have to bubble sort my day, and if I don't, it's just... I sleep a lot now because I'm exhausted. I would be even worse because I have been worse before I started vlogging. Only when I started vlogging and started processing so my brain could function a little better was I able to start actually staying awake for great periods of time. So definitely a thumbs up on that. My throat is really sore this morning. But then a lot of people I know, locally and online, I've been getting sick with a lot of stuff. I was not going to be me. That would be very bad. One of the things I was going to talk about was something I just remembered a moment ago while talking about the things that I can't remember. Unfortunately, I've just forgotten what it was. I know that a great part of that is because of my depression, I found out while talking to my therapist. So hopefully that's going to get cleared up. What I'm doing right now is I'm getting ready by opening up... Good Lord. My apologies. I am opening up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab in my Creator Studio, which if you have a YouTube account, you have Creator Studio, because I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me comments. Now, I'm not reading the comments at this time. I am going to read the comments, thumbs up everyone I read, answer as many as I can, but for right now, I am not reading the comments. I am just thanking you for having left a comment. And I'm spitting because I'm salivating like crazy around my dentures. My sincere apologies. But I'm going to thank 20 to 25 people. It's a range of 20 to 25 because even though I count on my fingers right in front of my own face, I lose track of where I am. Good Lord. But yeah, it's my memory issues I've discovered were largely because of my depression. Good golly, Miss Molly, I am so sorry. Made worse by the fibro, made worse by the brain damage from my 23 plus years of alcoholism. Even though I have been sober with some falls since 2K. But the shame is not in falling. The shame is in not getting back up. And every time I have fallen, I have gotten back up. I don't want to die. I mean, I know I'm going to die at some point, but I don't want to die anytime soon. Now, as I stated, I'm going to... Yeah, I haven't read them now, but I'm going to afterward. It's just I'm thanking you for having left a comment. A good comment, thank you for making videos. A bad comment, why haven't you died yet, you miserable old fool? Or an indifferent comment, you are a human being. This was a video. All of these are eagle in my eyes. Thank you so much for having left that comment. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. Thank you so very, very much. Now, if I mispronounce your name, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're not good at names. I'm better than most. But So we are going to start with Julianne Philanthropist. Thank you very, very much. Burantori, thank you. Conspo Lopez, greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. And JW, thank you, greatly appreciated, even though it was a horrible comment. And the fact is, it was a comment. Burvdy, BRVDY, thank you so very much. Mateus Balcher, greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Rico's thighs be thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. How about that? And Stephen Gushing, thank you very, very much. AHP Blue, greatly appreciated. Based Zoe, thank you very much. Hexagon Nice Guy, interesting name there, thank you very, very much. Kelly Ball, thank you, greatly appreciated. John Connor, 21, thank you so very much. Cameron L, thank you very much. Son Goku, greatly appreciated. Gaming with Purge Anarchy, thank you so very much. Robin Howard, thank you. Saint Matthew, always a good saint to pray to. Mikhail Savanoff, I hope I'm close, but I'm pretty sure I wasn't. Thank you so very much. Mama Chell, greatly appreciated. Jesse Nowers, thank you so very, very much. Harold Henriksen, thank you, greatly appreciated. TG Arway, thank you very, very much. Justina Aquavita Metz, thank you so very, very much. It is greatly appreciated. Everything you have done, it is appreciated so very much. And then last but not least, Mika Mach 5, greatly appreciated. Each and every one of you, thank you so much. As stated, you get me out of my head, into the real world, dealing with people. That's a very good thing. Indeed it is. Well, we're at 16 minutes and 40 seconds, so I am going to be a little short today. I'm 5'11", so I'm not going to be that short. Probably 5'10 and a half by this time. You actually do lose height as you get older. My wife actually lost about 2.5 inches of height. But then because of her illness and the radiation treatment and all that, yeah, her body was just deteriorating quickly. But as you get older and the discs and stuff take damage in your back and shrink, and your joints get damaged and shrink, you lose height. Sometimes a little, sometimes a lot, but you do shrink. I'm whistling. So one day, yeah, I'm going to be looking in there and I might be just 5'10 instead of the 5'11 I've been my whole life. Thumbs up. I'm not exactly short. The average height of an American man is actually 5'8". So we put such a premium on height, but the average height is not that. So thumbs up. Anyway though, if you could check my links down below, that would be greatly appreciated. I've got like Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. That would be greatly appreciated if you could check those out. Especially if you could give me a hand on my GoFundMe campaign or my become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful, awesome people. Thank you so very, very much. I need some help getting my brakes fixed on my van. If you could give me a hand with that, that would be nice. I'm not going to say anything past that because, of course, you are under no obligations. Now, if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes. I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very, very much. And if you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence. If you could subscribe to the channel, that would be cool, but I would understand if you don't want to. So it would be cool if you could, but if you don't want to, there's not much I can do, is there? Well, we're at 18:44, so I'm going to cut this one short by a full minute. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing. And it is. So take care, and I will see you.